If you take one workout routine and you have 100 individuals do the same exact routine, you are going to see a tremendous amount of variation between the results. One, mainly due to genetic predispositions which influence how well you respond to exercise. And two, because of individual variation in an ability to adapt and recover from the training. A particular Instagram influencer's workout might be too much for a huge amount of the individuals participating in it. In many cases, it's never too little. What we need to worry about is overtraining. So what is the best training routine? It is one that effectively fatigues, works, and stimulates all of the major muscle groups in your body with a volume and frequency that you particularly can adapt to and recover from. The best starting routine is going to be one that involves simple, uncomplicated, joint-friendly movements that do not involve a lot of practice or skill, in which target all of the major muscle groups in the body. This is going to be the anterior pushing muscles, the posterior horizontal pulling muscles, the muscles involved in a vertical overhead push, the muscles involved in vertical pulling, and the hips and thighs. That is a good basis, but that does not mean that using just these 5 simple movements to start is going to be optimal. You want to start with these 5 basic movements which address all the major muscle groups, and then you want to add other movements to increase relative involvement of other muscle groups, such as, on top of those 5 movements, you're going to want direct work for the hamstrings, such as a stiff-legged deadlift or a knee flexion hamstring curl exercise. You're likely also going to want an exercise that provides direct work for the knee flexors or the quads, which is going to be a knee extension exercise. Continuing on with the lower body, you're absolutely going to want an exercise that addresses the calves, any kind of heel raise. So now we're left with 8 exercises. We've got 4 for the lower body, 4 for the upper body. Although there are a couple of exercises you're definitely going to want to include in your upper body, such as direct work for the trunk muscles, including an abdominal or torso flexion exercise, also a lower back extension exercise, in many cases, especially if you have lower back pain. Many people also will see additional benefit, many, not all, not most, but many, will see additional benefit from an elbow flexion exercise in addition to their upper body training and an elbow extension. Whichever kind of triceps extension, elbow extension exercise you use is pretty much up to you. Whatever kind of biceps curl or elbow flexion exercise you use is also completely up to you.
DoctorsToTrust.com.